Hey everyone, and welcome to the first monthly favorites of the year. You know, I think it's time to retire that phrase until this time next year. But today we are going to look at my personal favorites, my most used items in the categories of beauty, clothing, accessories, and home products. This is not to be confused with your favorite products. Those are the best sellers. We'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. But I did want to address something that is coming up at the beginning of the year, and that's in regards to my weekly newsletter. Tens of thousands of you have already signed up for it, which I'm just in shock. It started as absolutely nothing a handful of years ago, and now multiple tens of thousands of you read along with me every week. It goes out every Friday morning. It's free. Once or twice a year I send out an extra one. That's about it, and I'm so thankful. And this is not to ask you to sign up for it, although if you would like to, I'll put the link above and at the top of the description box where you can also find all the links. But there's been a little glitch in the service provider that actually physically sends the emails out for me. I write it, but obviously I can't hand email thousands of emails. And for some reason, these newsletter emails are getting marked as spam. So many of you have reached out to me and said, hey, I've missed your newsletter 3 weeks in a row. Where is it? Check your spam folder. You're gonna have to go in there and mark the email as not spam, and that should correct the problem. But check every Friday, goes out around 6:15 a.m. every Friday morning. If you're not seeing it, probably because it's sitting in your spam. I don't know when they're gonna have a fix for this. I just wanted to let you know. Let's jump into the favorites. So let's start with beauty. I'm really having a reunited love affair with beauty. It's how my channel started 15 and a half years ago, and I'm finding a new love for it and just wearing it a little bit differently, a lot more pared down. So let's walk through what I'm loving. First of all, the Dior Luminizer, specifically called the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. It is a multi-complexion product. You can use it all over your face to even out just a tiny bit, very little coverage, give you a slight glow but no glitter. You can tap it on top of your cheekbones or wherever you want a little bit more glow. I've been using it over my tinted moisturizer on gym days as just enough to even out the complexion. When I wanna go the next level up, we will talk about my foundation favorite, which some of you are not gonna be happy about, and I'm sorry, but I'm sharing what I really love. I'm not gonna just make something up to make it something that's more easily shoppable. I feel like if there's one thing I've been consistent on over the last 15 plus years, it's my honesty, sometimes brutal honesty and transparency, but we will get to that when we get to that product. This all by itself is fantastic, and I wear it in the shade 1. Next are these lip balms. So my sister-in-law and my nieces turned me on to these. These are the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatments, and I got 2 of them, and I just ordered another one. I have Vanilla Bonbon, which smells just like you would think it does, and it just leaves oh my gosh, it smells wonderful, but it leaves your lips so moisturized, so hydrated, a nice little shine. Right now I am wearing Strawberry Sorbet, which as you can see, doesn't leave a lot of color. It's just so comfortable on the lips. I can't even remember what color I ordered next. I just love how they feel on the lips. I will say I probably reach for the Vanilla Sorbet the most. It's great just on bare lips. It's great over a lip liner. It's great as more of a gloss over a lipstick. I love these, and they live in my purse. And then if you thought my lips are already well hydrated, well, let's add another product. This one is from Make Beauty. I've been talking about this brand a lot in the last few months. Oh my gosh, this is the most luscious. This is their lip mask, and I just keep this on my bathroom sink, and I pop it on right before I go to bed, and after I brush my teeth in the morning. Between this and these products, I have not had to deal with chapped lips the entire month of January, and that is saying something, especially having spent almost a week in Chicago in the freezing cold. Lips are good to go. As far as the skin goes, it's needed a little extra TLC as well. This is an old favorite that came back out of retirement. This is the Biossance Squalane and Omega Repair Cream. My face was just not staying hydrated. I love the Remedy Dry Skin Moisturizer, but in this weather, it needed a little extra something. So I started using this at night only. Within 2 days, my skin stopped flaking. I was waking up with just glowing, plump skin, which is probably why they call this the repair cream. You can use this morning and night, but I've just been saving it for nighttime, and my skin has really enjoyed it. Now to the part where you're gonna go, Marnie, really? This is what you're loving? It's 2 products from Victoria Beckham. I just wanted to group them together. So first, let's talk about the easy one, the eye Kajal. I think it's the Satin Eye Kajal. I have it on in the shade Bronze. I shared a reel recently over on Instagram showing how I've been doing my eye makeup lately. This is the creamiest, easy to use eyeliner, but I don't use it as an eyeliner. Have it in the shade Bronze. I smear it across my lash line and then use the buffer that's built into the other end and just smudge it up, basically using this like a cream eyeshadow stick. The color range on these are amazing. It's so user-friendly. This is all I've done. That's all I've got going on. And then some mascara and I'm out the door. I love this and it's so user-friendly. The part that I wish I had a budget-friendly dupe for you, I have not yet found it. If someone else has, please let us all know. The Victoria Beckham foundation drops. They are getting a lot of attention all over social media and it's well-deserved. I can use 3 drops of this all over my face. This is what's happening right now. I have tinted SPF on. I have a couple of drops of this all over my face, 3 drops of this all over my face. I don't powder it. You can. I don't feel I need to. It wears all day long. It's my skin, but better. It's like my skin, but airbrushed. It's unbelievable to the point where people are stopping me in public and asking me about my skin. I'm like, it's not my skin. It's the Victoria Beckham foundation. It is pricey. It's not as pricey as some of my other favorite foundations. The La Mer foundation is more expensive. There are a few other ones, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, it's not even remotely budget friendly. I'm so sorry, but genuinely, absolutely loving this. Let's move on to some more budget friendly favorites in the category of clothing. This chunky knit mock neck cardigan from Amazon, love. I love that even though it is a synthetic fabric, it doesn't feel synthetic. It feels luscious, it feels expensive. It's so soft. It's so warm. And I just love the cut of it. It's a little different than any other cardigan I already own. And I love this color, although it's from Amazon, so lots of other colors as well. I adore it. Another sweater I'm loving is this one from Quince, the funnel neck sweater. What can I say? It's January, I'm cold. So I love that it's higher up on the neck. It's a more modern take on a turtleneck, gives me some warmth around the neck without choking me like a traditional turtleneck does. I love all the colors it comes in. I love how easy it is to tuck in, the movement in the sweater, the warmth. It's not bulky. It's fantastic. Another one that's favorite of mine, these seamed modal pants. They're like leggings, but better. You know, they feel like you're wearing pajama bottoms or yoga pants, and kind of technically they could be, but they're just a pull-on style, very fluid, great for travel, great for every day, running errands. You can dress them up and go out in them. It's just a really versatile piece of clothing. You can layer tights underneath them for some extra warmth. We will talk about that too. I just love them, and I love the price point. Next are the Spanx Booty Boost leggings. Now, these are another pricier item, but they do things for my legs, my thighs, and my rear end that 6 weeks of training have not yet done, which is lift things up and suck things in without being so restrictive that I can't breathe. So I can breathe in these. They give me a little more confidence when I'm wearing them in the gym. I feel like I stand up a little bit taller in them. They do occasionally go on sale, but not often. I think it's a 10% discount code. I guess that moves the needle a little bit, but I love them. I found a close dupe on Amazon and I will link that below. I covered this in my fitness wear video, and if you missed it, I'll put it back up here. They are almost as good as the Spanx ones. I think in some ways better in that I think there's a few more different inseam lengths, more color options, but the Spanx ones do compress and lift at a level that I have not seen in any other leggings ever. And then lastly, another budget-friendly item, a new to me pair of Quince jeans. These are the Bella jeans. They're $50. All of Quince jeans are $50. This is more of a wide leg silhouette or a straight wide leg. I can't remember exactly, but I actually just ordered them in one size down just to see if one size down is better. I love them just fine in my regular size. I love the different colors. I picked the one that comes with the frayed hems. It's a really nice modern silhouette that is very wearable, which I can very much appreciate. And not only does it come in a ton of colors, but different inseam lengths as well. And $50. Fantastic. Let's talk about accessories. So these got a lot of attention, and I purposely am not wearing them so I can hold them up and you can see the movement on this better. These are not pearl earrings. These are earrings that look like pearls. They are from the brand Susan Shaw. These are made from cotton, and then they have this beautiful sheen to them that makes them look like pearls, oversized, what would be outrageously expensive if they were real pearls. The thing is, because they're made out of cotton, think like you're wearing a cotton ball on your ear. That's how light these are. It's like they took a cotton ball and compressed it into something hard, See that? That's how hard it is, or hear that? That's the best way to describe it. It's like a compressed, hardened cotton ball dangling from your ear. There is no weight to these at all. So if you've ever had any issues with dangling earlobes, stretched out ear holes, grab yourself a pair of these. They also come with a silver, whatever this piece would be called as well, if you prefer it in silver. Next, I think this is so timely for Valentine's Day. Davidson, one of my favorite jewelry brands, released a new collection for Valentine's Day, and I love this necklace. So it has 3 or 4 holes, so you can make it choker length or you can have it dangle down, and it has these tiny pale pink crystal stones all throughout, and they just catch the light when they're sitting at the base of your neck, and it's so pretty and it's so feminine, and it can easily be worn stacked with other necklaces or worn just with one all by itself. I think it's so beautiful. It's stunning, right? And even though normally I reach for necklaces like this that would maybe be a clear stone, so it would go with lots of things, this pink is so unobtrusive and subtle and pretty, and I just adore it. I'm not wearing any necklaces right now because I just came back from getting an ultrasound mammogram. Everything's fine. I have dense breasts, which you can leave the jokes down below if you'd like. That might not be the only dense thing about me, but anyway, because they cover you from here to here in thankfully warm goo, I decided not to wear a necklace to that, and I just thought it would be easier as I sat down to film this if I could just hold this up and show you. Okay, also, I love these so much. I shared them in my Amazon haul. These oversized aviator glasses, I got them in the wine red lens frame, and I got them in, I think they're called tobacco or something like that. Lots of other colors as well. I might pick them up in a blue. I think they're so fun. I just love them. I feel way cooler putting them on. I would like to finish this video wearing them, but I will not do that. Also, more necklaces. These are not subtle at all. So bead necklaces are huge right now. And I first forayed into this with the BaubleBar ones. So I have, I just realized I have another one, but I left it in my closet. So we'll deal with this. I have this one, and then I have this one that has a gold bead in the middle, and they do come in other colors as well, because I also have it in like a blue that's very similar to this. And then I got a Susan Shaw gold beaded one, different price point obviously than BaubleBar, a little bit different if you don't want the big bold ones. But then I found this one on Amazon, slightly different bead shape. This is a lot lighter weight and a lot more budget friendly. Remember the bubble necklaces? I'll pop in a picture that were everywhere in when was it? It wasn't the early 2000s, but it was around 2015, I'm guessing, 2010, somewhere in that range. Now I feel like this is gonna replace that as the big trend that we'll probably get sick of, but right now I am really enjoying it. And now technically these are clothing pieces, but because I wore them as accessories to my outfits that weren't visible, I am putting this in the accessory category. First of all, this compact puffer from Uniqlo was a hero product when I was up in Chicago, and I don't know how I didn't think of it. Well, I didn't think of this. Somebody on the internet shared it, and I was like, that is brilliant. And I found it, ordered it, and it's a great layering piece under any kind of coat or cardigan. You obviously could wear it on its own over something if it's not that cold out, but if you need a little extra something, pull this thing out. And then I wanted to also talk about the Uniqlo Heat Tech leggings, because I don't think you understand how lightweight and drapey and it's almost one step up from pantyhose. I mean, it's that, they're not quite sheer, but I mean, they're so lightweight. They're so thin. They're also moist. Let's try that again. Moisture wicking. So they're super comfortable. A great layer. You can easily wear these under even jeans, and you are not going to feel like you have any bulk going on underneath them. So if it's still cold where you are, and I think we're not out of the clear yet, I should add that I am filming this just before a huge ice storm is scheduled to hit San Antonio, and I'm filming this early in case we lose power for a few days and I can't actually film the video. So hopefully I did not need these the last full weekend of January, but just in case wherever you live is about to experience some kind of major cold, grab these. They're incredible. Let's talk about some home products, and then I'll let you on your way. First, this ribbed faux fur throw, definitely a favorite of mine, but it is absolutely the favorite of my dogs. Ever since we put this on the bed at night, I can't get them out of bed in the morning. They just burrow down into it. They love it. It is a million times softer than the Walmart one that I have been loving for years. This one replaced it. Nothing wrong with the Walmart one, but this one is next level, and I think about the same price. And it comes in other colors as well. And it's just lovely. It would look great draped over a sofa or a chair, on your lap, on your bed. I love it. Not too late to grab one. Also, the dusk to dawn night lights. I don't know why these make me so happy whenever I walk past my bathroom that has one in there, but the glow from it is so pretty. It actually lights up the whole powder room. It's a little bitty light. I have it on the brightest setting, but it just looks so pretty with the little bubbles in the glass. It's not actually glass, and it has a sensor to turn on or off if the lights are on or off. So I just love it. Also loving my to-do list notepad. It is really helping me keep on track and get more accomplished every day, which is something I always need help with. And I write down all kinds of things like shower. I don't need to be reminded to take a shower, but I know I'm gonna do it, and I really do get a huge sense of satisfaction whenever I can cross something off the list. So I list everything that I need to get done that day. Next on the home favorites, this little guy has been a game changer for me. So this is a portable ceramic heater, and it has a little function where if you hit one of these buttons, it has like a fake fireplace effect, like little glowing embers in here. Very cute, but this has replaced my Dyson heating and cooling fan that I keep in my office area, at least for now. It doesn't cool, but it heats up my little office area like you would not believe, in seconds, to a degree that the Dyson just cannot compete with, and it is far less expensive. I think it's $45 right now. The Dyson is, triple digits. It has different settings, it rotates, it's portable. It has a nice little safety feature. It has this little, where is it? This little button here. So you have it set, sitting on a level surface, right? If you go to pick it up, like say a child tries to pick this up, it automatically turns off. Nice little feature. It doesn't look like much, but it has definitely been a favorite for me. And then lastly, another little convenience thing. I know a lot of you have heard of the brand or the retailer Fashion File. They're known for reselling luxury, mostly handbags, but they also sell some of their own stuff. Now, I have no experience ordering any bags from them. I know a lot of my friends have really enjoyed that. But what I did get are these new accessories. You can order the set or you can order them individually. These are little pouches that are ideal for putting inside a handbag or a tote or any kind of bag. And I've been using the smallest one for my lipstick, makeup products. And what's great is they're water, I want to say, to be on the safe side, water resistant, leak, if not leak proof, leak resistant. So when you're putting, lip glosses or pens or any kind, or hand cream, anything that you would not want leaking in your handbag, it protects your bag. And if it does leak inside here, it's like a neoprene kind of material, so super easy to wash out and wipe down. And I just think it's so convenient and well thought out and perfect for handbags and kind of appropriate that how would you describe it? A luxury handbag resale company would come up with something like this. Also, selfishly, it just makes it easier for me to swap out my bags. I don't have to go digging through all the pockets to find all the little things. It's all corralled in here or in the large one, and then this is the medium one. Also great for travel, put in your suitcase or what have you. All right, my friends, those were my favorites from January 2026. I would love to know if any of these made your list or what were one or two of your favorite things. And it doesn't have to be a physical thing. You can let me know a favorite moment, a favorite experience, what have you. Would love to hear from you down in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.